G. I gotta keep in mind that relatives of mine is trying to build like me. Sit down with Gconnet, gotta think. Every moment got you tapping the mental and looking out for the key. As a youngin', do it all for the G. I gotta keep in mind that relatives.
Clack, clack, what's happening, y'all? This your boy Midget Slick. I'm here with the homeboy D and the homie G2Bs. Yeah, we keeping it all the way gangster on the Gconnet show. Act like you know, homie. If you ain't fucking with them, I ain't fucking with you. Yeah, that. Straight out of Southeast Dago. Logan Ave. Clack, clack.
All right, we back with the continuation of this conversation with Big Wacko. Let's go. Okay. How did let me see, what was my next list? How did you get on? How did you end up, or should I say, what inspired you to get on the Be Not For Sale remix?
Well, I mean, you know, that was created through my partner, Big Y. You know what I'm saying? We went and did the Be Not For Sale. And you know, once it came time for the remix, you know, it was only right that you know, I had some strong words to be said. You know, it was different people in the industry or a certain individual that has spoke on some things like, you know, he had money and that he didn't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's why in my verse I said, you know, you got to put your own work in around here. All the talking like you're tough, like your money is enough. Ain't no amount of money can bring our niggas back, because I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? Money don't make you gangster. You know what I mean? Your gangster is your gangster. It's what you know, comes out your heart. What's in your heart and your soul. You know what I'm saying? And how you project that. So, you know, Big Y, you know, definitely wanted me to get on that.
Okay. How did your role, and wasn't you in the movie Hub City?
Yeah. I'm not.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
How did your role come about in that, or what role did you play in that movie?
In Hub City, I play, my character is Raider. So again, when it comes to the West Side, we got a lot of additives in my neighborhood, a lot of great additives. You know what I'm saying? And one of my guys, Tony Cox, is the one who wrote that movie. He's from my neighborhood. You know, he's actually from Power Street. And, you know, it was his dream to write that script and everything, because we had started doing movies in the early 90s. We actually had the first Straight Outta Compton back in the early 90s. And, you know, we had other things like Accidentally Don't Your Son and other movies, The Hit. We shot out in Maine, Portland, Maine. And, you know, Tone, shout out to my guy, Ryan Combs, by the way. But Tony Cox was inspired by what his half brother was doing. And, you know, he wanted to add his own to it as well. So he started writing and he wrote Hub City. And two of my guys, I mean, from my neighborhood, they're going to be Wayne, Dub, and GB. They came together to, you know, help fund that movie. And a few others, myself, different homies came in and put money in. You know, we just brought it to life, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, my thing is, I don't know if you're familiar. You remember the cartoon Voltron?
Yeah.
So you remember you had them 5 dudes and everything, and they'd be in them little mechanical lions and stuff, and they would fight evil. And then, you know, they'd be getting their butt whooped or whatever. And one of them would say, let's come together and form Voltron. And when they formed Voltron, it became one giant robot, you know, like looks like a lion that would fight the evil and end up winning. So what they did was they created a force that can't be fucked with. So what I do in the daytime is I just try and create the best team and have that Voltron force.
Right. Now, how was that experience of having that legendary movie scene with Nipsey and Caged Animal?
Oh man, that was cool. You know, me and Nip, you know, I mean, we hit off from the gate. Don't get me wrong. You know, Nip, when he first, Nip is a real dude. He was a real crip. You know what I'm saying? So his introduction to anybody or most people would be, "What's up, cuz?" You feel me? And you know, I'm not the one to cuz. And so, you know, when we met, it was like, you know, my guy Ryan Combs was like, man, this is my dude. This is Wacko. This is Nip. And so Nip was like, oh, yeah, what's up, cuz? How you doing, cuz? And I said, I'm good, my nigga. I said, but do me a favor. He was like, what's up? I said, my man just told you I'm Wacko. That means I'm from somewhere. I'm Wacko from West Side Piru, my nigga. Don't cuz me. And he was like, nah, my bad, OG. You feel me? And once he said that, we shook hands, we hugged and everything. And, again, that was the way the ice was broken, you know what I'm saying? Because we sat there for hours and shooting that movie and doing us and everything. We had a lot of good times and a lot of good laughs and stuff, man. So, shout out to Nip and rest in peace, in heavenly peace, rather. Real good dude.
R.I.P. Nip. R.I.P. Nip. What about the Streets of Compton documentary? How did that come about?
That one came about because, Wack 100, got at me and asked me, what did I think about doing it? And I said, no, we could put it together. You know what I'm saying? So be him and Gang, we got together with it. And, we pushed the line and, had A&E distribute it. And it was a beautiful situation,
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you working on any new projects today?
Yeah, man. Right now, I still got the album, The Evolution of Bangin on Wax coming soon. Going through little issues and stuff. But, I believe 2022 is a better year. That album is consisting of 25 songs, close to 60 artists, and we got a lot of good talent on there. We showing the growth between the Bloods, Crips, and Pirus on this album. Not, where, back in the day when we had Bangin on Wax, it was supposed to be something that brought the Bloods and Crips together, but it was a lot of negative words being thrown around. Crab this, slob that just became the gangbang anthems for us to fuel off of and go move on what we thought was our enemies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So with this one, there's no crab, slob, none of that. It's all you a Crip, you a Blood. We just got good music and everybody's on, Crips and Bloods on the same songs doing their stuff. No separation with this. But along with that, I got a new movie that we just finished up called Bond Pizza. And that one's gonna be coming out soon as well, man.
Okay. Yeah, that Evolution project, I had the privilege of having a conversation with a couple people that's on there, from Red Rum, rest in peace, to Big Wacko. They both spoke highly about that project that you behind the scene on that. Yeah. So let me ask you this. Being at this 2021 and you've been in the business for some time now, do you care to speak on how you've seen it change from the last 15 years?
I mean, why not? You can't erase the history, man. You know what I'm saying? When they say it now, but we've been on it. You know what I mean? Demon time. You feel me? Us coming up back in the day, we didn't have no understanding. If you was a Crip, you know what I'm saying, you had on blue, we had to have you. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa, they had to have us. It was on site, and I was just talking to Big Percy about this morning, you know what I mean? Because he reached out, here's a Pomona Crip calling me this morning, texting me saying, are you good? So I had to reach out and everything. And we couldn't have them kind of conversations back in the day. There was no understanding, you know what I'm saying, if you was from the other side. So, to see it go from people jumping on the bus, getting whooped on a daily, going to the malls, we was gang banging, like I tell niggas, you know what I mean? I was a hunter, you know what I'm saying? And, I didn't stand around, wondering what was going on or whatever. We was going to go make certain things happen. And so, I tell people to this day, I'm not a hunter no more. Like, I'm not a gang banger, so I don't hunt. But I'd be damned if I'm the hunted. You know what I'm saying? So,
Fact.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. Knowing what you know about the business, what advice would you give to the youth trying to get in the business today?
You have to be diligent. You have to, stand down. What the Bible says, steadfast in your faith. You know what I'm saying? Because before anybody else can believe in you, you got to believe in yourself, and you got to project that. You know what I'm saying? You got to project it. That glow, that shine that you have coming off of you has to keep shining, and everybody has to be able to see it, absorb it. a lot of people want to get in this music game and everything, but then you may not have star power, you know, and star power is what that's what makes people gravitate to you. It's just like if you was a gang member, you know what I'm saying? You got to have gangsterism. You feel me? It's the way you walk. It's the way you talk. It's the way you dress that make a person want to be like you, talk like you, and act like you. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you need star power that's going to keep people interested in you and everything. And how do you keep a person's interest? So you have to get creative with that. And like I said, you know, stay down with it. Don't stop. Continue to reinvent yourself and, you know, project it.
Hey, yo, if you're enjoying the content of this conversation, tap in for the rest of it. We'll continue.
All right, y'all, it's your boy JT Turner, man, the comedian. I just want to tell everybody thank you for tapping in with my folks from Gconnet. Yes, indeed. These fellas right here, they actually bring a perspective from a different generation with real conversations. And you know your co-host of Fire. Give it up for my main man, G2Bs, and my man D-Nail. Make sure you subscribe to their YouTube channel, man. It is Fire, where they bring real conversations with real people, kind of like myself, comedians, artists. Just get a real perspective, you know what I'm saying, with a little bit of twist in it. So just want to appreciate everybody, tell everybody thank you for tuning in. It's your boy JT Turner Comedy on all social media. Hit me up, man. I appreciate you.
Listening to Gconnet with the G2Bs, a generation conversation. If you ain't got the patience, get on.